Pro-democracy activists call for Kuka's removal from peace committee. Can you imagine? So why are they saying that Bishop Kuka should be removed from the peace committee? We need to understand. So for us to know what is happening, I think we have to go straight to detail. I know that a lot of people are blasting him, slamming him for saying that Peter Obi's post-Supreme Court address is without offense, that it has nothing offensive in it, and it's exceptional. Okay, and people are trying to say this man must be directly supporting Labour Party, and that is APC being an APC government. I'm sure these people that are calling pro-democracy activists are definitely APC people. They are now coming after Bishop Kuka. We need to know, have more detail about this. A group of pro-democracy activists has lambasted Bishop Matthew Kuka, a member of the National Peace Committee, over his recent comments about Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. The activists accused Kuka of making unguarded statements and character assassination against Bello, calling for his removal from the Peace Committee. The activists, who are under the umbrella of the Federation of Social Justice Advocates, a Federation of Social Justice Advocates, said that Kuka had derobed himself of his bishoply honor, and was a disgrace to the Catholic Church. They also demanded that relevant authorities strip him of any election observer status. The activists accused Kuka of hypocrisy, noting that he had previously spoken about the need for civil society organizations, unions and churches and moral authorities to act in the common interest of everybody. They said that Kuka's attack on Bello was clearly partisan and could only serve to create chaos and division in Kogi State. Adefemi Omoniyi, the pro-democracy CSOs, added that it would not be the first time the bishop would allegedly speak like a tout unworthy of any respect, noting that he had been long mistaken for a man of God, but that his recent outburst exposed him as a mere political jobber with absolutely no fear of God. Now, wow, for these people, they described the bishop as an elder suffering from an egregious lack of elderly wisdom and conduct, saying, what common interests did his blackmail against the governor serve other than to create crisis and chaos in Kogi State? Yet he says his organization is promoting peace. We cannot have a man promoting disharmony, hatred, and political disaffection sitting on any peace committee in the country. The people of Kogi State, and indeed Nigerians, can attest to the fact that Governor Yahaya Bello, irrespective of the narrative the opposition are peddling, has done more in the state in terms of achievement than any other governor since the creation of the state. Where the bishop got what he based his disgraceful utterances on should be the question, the pro-democracy CSOs stated. How can you say this Bello that there was flood last year and this year, and the people of Kogi are the people that suffered most when the River Niger had to overflow its bank? Kogi State suffered very terribly. The violence in that state is something else. Other political oppositions like Labour Party and PDP in that state can testify. So what are you saying? He's the youngest governor, but the most brutal among all the governors. What are we talking about here? I'm sure this pro-democracy group that are coming to speak definitely belongs to APC. There's no two ways about it, no doubt. So the statement read, it is a universally acknowledged aphorism that whoever comes to justice must come with clean hands. Moreover, an African adage says a peacemaker must not join in a fight. But these age-long wise sayings don't seem to resonate with Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka, whom we had long mistaken for a honorable man of God who would be conscious at all times of the weight of his public utterances with a view to ensuring he says things befitting of his position. both as a clergyman and as co-convener of the National Peace Committee. So anyone who occupies such a position of responsibility is ordinarily expected to conduct himself in a responsible, respectful, decent manner and patriotic manner at all times, especially to be mindful of what they say publicly. All these attributes are clearly lacking in Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka, as he unfortunately betrayed in his interview on Channels TV yesterday, where he took a clearly partisan political position about the Kogi state election by attacking the state governor in an unwarranted outburst unbecoming of a true servant of God who should be father to all, irrespective of political affinity, and a peacemaker that he pretends to be. But all those pretenses were blown off yesterday when he insulted the sitting governor of a state whose party is participating in the Saturday election with a view to demarketing the governor's party's candidates to pave the way for Bishop Kuka's preferred candidate. He was definitely contracted to do a political hatchet's job, as his conduct betrayed. The activists called on the Pope to consider removing Kuka as the Bishop of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Sokoto. They also called on the National Peace Committee to remove Kuka from his membership. Now, for these people must be people that Yahaya Bello has paid to do this work for him. Okay, so what statement did he make about the governor that is making these people now to react? Ordinarily, APC, almost everything about APC in Nigeria actually doesn't resonate well with Nigerians. There are a few comments here. Someone said, the truth is bitter. When one is told the truth, the person feels the pain. Okay? Everyone knows he did in Kogi. Nobody can stop anyone from saying his mind because he is in government. Please, Kuka commands respect across the globe. The reason is very simple. He speaks the truth, not minding whatever position you occupy. Because the activist who is against a respected Reverend Father is not of the class of activists. I wonder, people should not talk about what the beauty of democracy, for God's sake. I thought you should not mind them. Those people are the real political jobbers seeking relevance. Exactly. Bunch of fools, though the name of their spokesman clearly shows whom they are. And that is what, truly fools indeed. How much were you paid to talk this rash against Kuka? Abi, jobless people. They are coming after them now. When you see them, you know that they are jobless. Look at the title of their group. You know that there's nothing in them at all. There's actually nothing in them. These pro-democracy activists, they are group. I'm sure they are group that have been, put together by Yahaya Bello. They call themselves Federation of Social Justice Advocates. Federation of Social Justice Advocates. These people are definitely APC paid guys. They are really paid, and that's somebody is asking, how much were you paid to do this dirty job that you are doing against Kuka? Kuka is very, very, very respected across the globe, and there's nothing you can do about it. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.